I'm still trying to experiment, and before I get too far ahead on everything that I pre-recorded, I thought I'd make this video mostly for me, but I know a lot of you guys out there are experts in VR. So I'm going to show you my settings, and then you guys can tell me, I guess, like what you recommend, or is this acceptable? I thought I'd make this video now and kind of skip ahead of everything I've got recorded, so that if I'm completely screwing this up, maybe I can fix it. But I know this G2 microphone doesn't sound very good, so I know I need to order, I think, a new microphone that I can pin to this thing. Let me show you my settings. So if you look at the VR settings, these are the VR settings. Mine are not that far off. I'll show you my custom settings. All right, so boink. I like the cockpit to look as good as it can, so that's up. Upscaling, honestly, this is the thing that's given me the best performance in my headset. I think a lot of people don't like it, but I find this is the best for me. Textures, medium, low, off. Visible range, high, low. Okay, so here's an interesting one. The clouds. If you put this on low or standard, man, it looks like poop. And what happens is if a plane flies in front of a cloud, everything like in that direction just looks terrible. So I find, even though, you know, this does, let's see what it says, it's a large GPU hit, I find like I have to run it on ultra because I think anything else just looks so bad. Water's on medium because when I get close to the water, I like to see the ripples in the water. I think it helps you from running into the water, honestly. Off, none, off, motion blur 1, off. This one here, I finally figured out like this is one of the problems I was having, so I've turned it down to 0.2. Preload radius, I've got this way up. Gamma is on 2. I don't think this part matters. Actually, I'm gonna turn this up just for fun. I don't know. I've turned this up to 4. I think the default was 2. Everything else is off. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my settings. I do like to have my mirrors on. And honestly, I know people hate this, but you know what? That's just too bad, because for the enjoyment of the game, and also when people watch the video, if I put it on YouTube, somebody's watching it on their phone, the other plane is a pixel and they can't even see it. So you know what? I don't care. Like, get mad all you want if you're one of those people, but like this just makes the game more fun for me and for everybody watching it. So I'm sorry if you don't like this. So this is the part I wanted to test. I haven't figured out how to record the XR toolkit when I'm looking at it in the headset. So I'll just tell you what my settings are. I've got upscaling off. I'm trying foveated rendering in this video, and I've got it set on preset quality. And honestly, when I flew, I didn't really notice it, so I think that's a good thing. Turbo mode experimental, I have this turned on. Motion reprojection, I've got this turned on and on unlocked. The one downside to having this, and I do believe it gives me better frames, I can't use over prediction reduction. Can't have both of these on. Like if you turn it on, it'll tell you over prediction reduction breaks motion reproduction. So sadly, I'm turning this off, and I'll let you watch the video. You tell me if my head movement's too shaky. But I can do one or the other. I can put over prediction reduction on and the head movement's more smooth, but then I think the frames, or the frames will be not as good. So we'll test it. This is what this is, testing. All right, I'm just testing to see what kind of performance we're gonna get. Also to see if the head movement is gonna be so shaky that I can't really use it. Right now it doesn't look too bad. Let's fly over the city, see what that looks like. Got a little bit of stutter right there. Yeah, this looks really good. Alright, let's fight the computer. Alright, he's out of chaw. There's my wingman. There's the bad guy, right, chaw. I'm just doing a test to see if these settings are good. Video test. We're at 90 frames. I've got foveated rendering on quality. Motion reprojection is on. And then over prediction is off. Which means my head movement might look like poop. So this is just a test of the broadcast system. So far it's running, I think, really good. And it doesn't look bad in my headset. It looks actually pretty good. I can get a shot right here. He might get a shot. Now we'll wait. I gotta be careful of that. I don't know if it's a SU-27 or a MiG-29. Let me see what this guy is. When I lock him, it should tell me. Doesn't. That's the MiG. SU-27 is going to be on my 6 here in a moment. Need to get rid of this guy with just a few bullets. There we are. There we go. SU-27. Got him. Well, I guess we can go land. Yeah, this is running pretty good. 91 frames. I think this headset is a G2. It only goes to 90. So we're topped out, I think. That's not bad. Gotta see what it looks like on the recording. Also trying to figure out the mic on this G2. Right, Jaws, our runway. I'm not too much for landing. We're gonna have to go around. Let's go around, go around. Honestly, I need to study the Mirage because I don't even know. I don't know how to put this thing in the proper modes. I love the way the gear sounds though when they come down. I do know this thing kind of falls out of the sky. Unlike the Viper where you can just give it like 20%, 30% throttle and land. I feel like this thing, like at that same throttle, just falls out of the sky. So I'm gonna give it a... You can see where I'm putting the throttle. Let me find my parachute button. I don't know where it is in the cockpit, but I've got it keybound. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna close the air brakes. I think I need more throttle. Alright, what does that mean? You can tell I'm a noob at landing. And boink. There's the parachute. And we are down. Let's see, nose wheel steering. I think it's that little blue button. See, watch. Doot doot. Little blue button right there. Alright. Let's see how the test went. Alright, so I just watched Jabber's video after not being too happy with my hands getting cut off in the cockpit. So he's got a calculator that you can use to change, if you go to OpenXR Toolkit, override resolution. So what he says is use his little calculator that he's made. The G2 is 2160 by 2160. So if I put that in his calculator, it gives me a number of 2570 is what I need for the display resolution height. I think that's the second number. So I'm going to move that to 2570. And now we're going to do another quick little test. So in the last video, when I look down like this, I can see all the way above his elbow. So I'm hoping now when I'm looking at his arm that we're going to be able to see more of what I'm looking at in the cockpit. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little look around. I'm not going to fly much. And let's exit this and see how this looks compared to what it was before. So I've turned off motion reproduction in favor of motion prediction, and I've got my frame counter on, and we're still getting 90 frames. So I'm hoping that the foveated rendering, which is on quality, is going to give me enough frames that I don't really need motion reproduction, hopefully. So I'm hoping this motion prediction will smooth out my head movement a good bit. So I'm probably not going to play this whole mission. I just want to see what the recording looks like. And I'm chasing my wingman. Do 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 do. Also, I forgot to move my throttles. My chair was pushed up against the desk, so I just ran into the desk in VR. There we go. There we go. This video might be a little longer than I wanted it to be. A little bit fast. So my frames are still 91. That's pretty good. I like to be around 300 on the down. A little bit slow. Could probably kill him on the way up here. If I don't miss. SU-27 is going to be on my butt here in a moment. Ah, I missed. That's not good. There we go. Alright, 39 bullets. Let's look for the 27. Where's the 27 at? That's the 29. There's the 27 right on my butt. Imagine. Ah. I've only got 30 bullets. Or the MIG's out. 30 bullets for this 27. There we go. He's out. Alright, let's go check out this video and see if my head movement's shaky or not. I'm just going to end it there. We can make a decision after looking at both video clips. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.